There's a saying in photography that the best camera is the one that you have on you. So what if that statement was literally true? What if you could wear a camera almost all the time? That's the promise of Snap spectacles. And they're pretty awesome. Now, spectacles are the first hardware product from Snap Inc., the company formerly known as Snapchat, and they really deliver on that promise. Even for someone like me who carries around a camera all the time, I'd really consider bringing these with me as well. And a part of that is that they tie right into the Snapchat app. Every video you shoot on these glasses gets sent right to your phone, and from there you can edit it and upload it or share it to your friends. Now, I've spent about a week with spectacles, and I've found 3 really good use cases for them. 1 is experiential videos. 2 is face-to-face interactions with the people that you know and love, and 3 is making videos that look and feel like memories. Now, spectacles are good at experiential videos because they leave your hands free. It lets you interact with whatever you're doing without having to juggle a camera. There's also a really wide-angle lens on this, not quite as wide as a GoPro, but it works in the same ways, sort of stretching the image and making everything look a little bit more exciting, especially if it's only at arm's length. Landscapes and open scenes look pretty good in spectacles, but where you're really going to see it shine is when you're holding something in your hands or playing around with something at arm's length. Now, spectacles are also really good at filming interactions with people, and that's because Snap went out of its way to make sure that everybody knows that you're recording, and that's what this whole recording light is about. Instead of an ominous red light that's telling everybody that you're filming them, it's this friendlier white wheel of lights that spins and sort of lets everybody participate in the experience if they want.
Hey, dude, can I get a Shack Burger, fries, and a large iced tea? You got a drink tray?
They needed that. Part of that is the fact that the cameras shoot at 60 frames a second. Another part is the wide-angle lens, but it's really actually all about the fact that the camera sits there right at eye level. It's almost impossible to get that point of view with basically any other camera, and it makes a world of difference. Even if you're not in the video in the end, being able to capture something the way that you saw it is a really powerful thing. There were boring videos that I shot of me pouring coffee or opening the door that I still felt an emotional connection with that I wouldn't normally feel with if I had shot them with anything else. And then, of course, there were more emotionally impactful moments like greeting my dog at the end of the day or going out on a date with my girlfriend where it really shines. So there's 2 big problems with spectacles. They don't really ruin the experience, but you are going to have to live with them if you want to use these. 1 is if you shoot a lot of videos with spectacles, transferring those videos can be a pain in the ass. Right now, we've spent a good chunk of the day shooting this video and shooting videos on spectacles, and it is now trying to import 83 videos. The problem as it builds a bunch of those videos up and waits to transfer them is it takes a lot longer. If you shoot maybe 5 or 10 videos, it'll take you about 10 seconds of video to transfer, but if you shoot 83 of them, it sort of bogs down and it's taking a lot longer than 10 seconds. It's taking like 20 or 30 seconds. The other big problem with spectacles has to do with the user interface. With spectacles, you shoot the video on the glasses, you have to wait for them to transfer, and then once they've transferred, the app dumps them all into day-by-day groups. And so you have to go into each day and slide all the way over to find the video that you want, then tap again to edit it or do whatever you want with it, and then tap again to be able to post it to your stories. It's just 3 or 4 times as long of a process, if not longer, than any other interaction you do inside the Snapchat app. And that's after you figure all that stuff out. There's definitely still a learning curve here if you haven't used Snapchat a lot. But if you take a couple steps back, I feel like there's more going on here than these just being a supplement to Snapchat. I think the reason that Snap is calling itself a camera company now is that it's starting to test out bigger ideas, like being able to capture videos from your point of view that feel like memories. And in that sense, spectacles feel more like a beta test for what's coming next. Sure, they're $130. They're really hard to buy right now, and the video quality isn't quite there yet. But the ideas that spectacles represent are much bigger than what we have today.
No, I got this. Hold on.
Google Glass or a GoPro. Oh, and our food is ready.